Good morning from Tucson. Day 2. I just went to the store. I got Jason and I some eggs for breakfast, and I got some coffee at Starbucks. What's great about here is that it's like a 15-minute walk, and you have like everything you need, like grocery store, Starbucks. You know, decent fast food like In-N-Out, Chick-fil-A, Panda Express. Just, you know, if you want diarrhea, but not like a ton of it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go back to our cute as shit little house and eat some breakfast. Maybe try to work out, and then get ready for the shows tonight. 2 shows. Look at this guy. Oh, fell. A cock. There's a little kitchen area. You know, I already got the wipes out. Jay's here doing fucking business shit, you know? Just preparing for the show. Nice, dude. We have a bench from 1902, and then 2 Craigslist couches. We got Jason's room. Pretty nice.
My dildo. Don't show people my dildo.
Oh, my bad. Please. My bad. Here's the bathroom.
Dude, you just took a shit. It smells so bad.
Shut up, dude.
Dude, it smells so bad.
It doesn't smell bad at all.
Dude, he turned the thing off just for the video.
No, I didn't do anything. He's lying. Bro, get back to fucking dancing. Nice bathroom for a comedy condo. And now we got my room, you know, which is obviously better. You know, it's obviously better than his. I brought these flowers from home. This is where we're staying. So, yeah. All right, we're back doing a little pre-show. Fucking Jason sneezing in the background. Just a little pre-show check-in and talking about what I want to do on this show. I'm still in my grandma chair. So we have 2 shows tonight. One at 7, one at 9:30. I'm hosting both shows. So for the next 2 shows, so what I want to try to do is I'm trying to do a different set. For the 3 shows, I want to ideally do a different set every show. The reason you want to do that is to show the club you can like do like a bunch of time, right? Ideally, you want to go back. Other things I really wanted to work on, I think the first show I was like a little bit too like wound up, too almost not just high energy, but just too like talking too fast, just too like, and I know I talked about it in the last video, but I really want to try to like chill, stay in the pocket, just be confident. Other than that, I want to make sure I can remember both my sets. It's always nice going back the second night for shows because like now you know the staff, you know the room, you kind of know the ins and outs of the club, so you can kind of just relax a little bit. Maybe I'm just speaking for myself, I don't know. But I always enjoy the next, like Saturday to me is always like, I'm like, all right, good, now let's fucking rip it. We're heading out in about 30 minutes, so we'll see you there. I've been doing the at-home workout thing during the pandemic. I've just been doing this in my living room a lot, just as the main workout. I've just been doing just a lot of this. I don't know if this is worth a woo, you know what I mean? This does not feel woo-worthy, you know what I mean? I feel like as a guy, this is more woo, like, look, you know. As a dude, I'm like, hey, like this isn't like woo. I don't think I should, actually, I really shouldn't be, now that I got wooed, I don't think I ever want to do this again, now that I think about it. I wasn't expecting a woo while I'm working on my ass. It's just weird to do like, what's up, bro? Teabag. Teabag? Okay, well now I'm doing it for sure every time. Now that I know I can, then I'll just do it. That's where my personal trainer sits. He just sits there, just face up, mouth open, and just doing squats. Yeah, bro, we did a different thing. Some personal trainers stand outside, they talk about your form. I basically just dip my balls in my trainer's face. I pay him weirdly less. I don't know why he takes less for this. You would think balls in the face would be more, but this is less for some reason. I don't know why. He asked me too. I don't even know why he asked me. Why did he ask me to? This wasn't even the routine. I'm working on my biceps. Why the fuck is this even a thing? It's nice to figure out the at-home workouts, because now I don't even go to a gym anymore. Speaking of gym, that's maybe one of the biggest people I've ever seen in my entire life who just walked up. What's up, bro? Thanks for being here and sitting up front and scaring the shit out of me a little bit, but it's all good. I appreciate it, man. What's up, dude? Nice to meet you, man. What's your name, man?
Corey.
Corey? Nice, man.
Have you been doing squats in your living room too? I feel like you're more like a tire in the backyard type of guy. I feel like you're more of the fucking tire flip dude as opposed to dipping your balls in another guy's face. It feels like more who you are, you know? Are you still have a job, Corey? Or are you unemployed like everyone else in the world?
No, operations coordinator with Behavioral Health Hospital.
Holy shit. Operations coordinator for a behavioral hospital.
Yes.
I mean, give it up for Corey. That's awesome. I wasn't totally expecting that. Like, no offense. I just feel like you'd be like someone with trees, or like I feel like you're good at like tractors or something. I didn't expect you to be like therapy. You haven't sold trees in a long time? Oh, okay. Hey, those type of trees. That's what you know. But isn't it crazy how that's awesome? You still have a job, man. I've been on unemployment for just the whole time. The whole time.
You're welcome.
Yeah. That's true if you think about it. I like you said you're welcome like you're just the government. Like you're just, like you have like one of those George Washington wigs on, you have a gavel, and you're like, you're welcome, bro. You're welcome. You're not wrong, though. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for like $2 every month. I don't know if $2 warrants your welcome, but I mean, I love I appreciate it, man. I feel like we're still in this shit because we don't really know how to like function as a society. Because school, they didn't teach us like street smarts. They didn't teach us the things we needed. Like school taught us things like chemistry, fucking trigonometry. Again, chemistry doesn't deserve a woo, but I appreciate the sense. Why did you woo for chemistry? Because you're a chemist?
You always get your ass.
Yeah, I guess give it up for a chemist also. Everyone's just I didn't expect to have a chemist front row. Like, you're welcome. You're welcome for the vaccine, bitch.
Okay, hey guys. Last night I did like 10 to 15, ended up doing 15, and they were like, cool, didn't even say anything. And tonight, I get there and they're like, hey, there's no guest spots tonight, so it's just you and Jason. So are you cool doing like, stretching and doing like 20? So you're gonna do 15 to 20. And I was like, oh shit, okay. In my head I was preparing 2 different like 15-minute sets, but I was like, shit, all right, I'll figure it out. And I ended up having one of the best sets I've had in recent memory. I just did like a bunch of crowd work. They ended up getting me off at about 15, which is really funny after all that. Here's a little inside comedy thing. But so I asked one of the managers for a 5-minute light. That means they give you a light and it says, that means you have 5 minutes left. And he was like, cool. And then right before I'm going on, one of the other managers, he was like, hey, do you mind if I give you a 1-minute light? And I'm like, oh, yeah, totally cool, right? I'm working for them, all good. So when I'm doing my set, I get the light, and I had my timer on the stool just to see how I was doing, and I was like 10 minutes in, and I thought I was doing 20. So I was like, does that mean I have 5 minutes left or a minute? So luckily I figured it out, and I ended up doing 15, so it was totally fine. But it was like, there was a moment where I was like, I have no idea what to do right now. Yeah, I ended up doing like a bunch of crowd work. I mean, for a 15-minute set, I swear to God, I did like 6-7 minutes of material. And like the rest was just crowd work. We'll see how the next one goes, but either way, I'm like pumped right now. So fingers crossed for the next show.
Yeah! I know you're better than that. How are you feeling? Come on, give it to me. Yeah. That's fucking drunk lady. Hell yeah. Oh, Jesus, that was a grizzly bear, I think. I don't think that was a person. They allow bears in here? I didn't know that was the thing. Wow, that's awesome. You have a cool voice, man. I think. Man. Oh, yes, dude. What's your name, man?
David.
David? Oh, man, this is scary.
Did you see him?
Hey, man, hey, I won't be. David, do you mind if I ask what you do for work? I gotta know now.
I own a business.
Oh, you own a business. Oh, like what? Like honey, like as a bear, or like you like import export honey, or like what's your actual business? Contractor. Okay, cool. So I'm assuming you contract the honey, you bring it in. You know what I'm saying? You test it, and you send it back out. You're like whoa, and then it's like a cool transaction.
Just did the late show. Here's what's so cool about comedy and keeps you always on your toes. I had such a good set the first show. Second show, I didn't have that good of a set. The first crowd was like fire, and I expected that, if not better, for the second show because there was a little bit more people, and it was like they were super tight, meaning they were tough. Like they were super hard. But it's also on me, you know. You gotta do well no matter what the situation is. And I made one big mistake where not a mistake, but I tried to do some crowd work, and the couple I was talking to were just like, I was like, oh, how long you guys been together? And they're like, how long have we? Was it 8 years? Was it 6, 5? And I'm just sitting there just. I mean, dude, it was like, fuck.
Where'd you guys go on your first date? Who approached you, by the way? You think it was you? You don't remember? Yeah. A lot of drugs involved. I get it. Like we all have those nights. You know what I'm saying?
But either way, I'm gonna run back in because I think Jason's getting off soon. So yeah, that's comedy for you.